And so they tried to readjust. They've gone for a long adjustment. Do they get fucking murder again? I don't think so. Panatek's not going to let it happen again. Cracks, the only one to really draw blood on that push, but a 5-7 scoreline. I've got to say, FUT, for all their faults, have pulled through a very good scoreline here. Obviously, the second half is going to be everything in this one. I don't know how this ends, but I can't wait to find out, so don't go too far away.
Refreshing. Ad. भाई 30 seconds. Why will FUT, of course bro, FUT better. चैट डिसेबल है क्या? चैट डिसेबल है क्या?
5-7.
नहीं पता.
We were a little unsure about FUT on this map, but round by round they've proven they know what they're doing. How dare we doubt them? And Liquid, nah, only 5 rounds, come on. But that's still a competitive scoreline, Minnie. This is still a close affair.
I mean, FUT playing classic FUT style, no recon agent. It's not necessarily games like this I'm as worried about it. It is their first showing of it too. Like, it's more the next game or the game after that where like this starts to be broken down a little bit, but yeah, a good showing from FUT, and defense should be okay for them in this combat.
Oh, but look at Mr. Fallen doing kind of what Liquid did to them, getting aggressive down on A short, and now all eyes turn straight towards Showers. They know what's coming their way. FUT have read the playbook. They left it out on the table apparently. You can just Kamek and keep go. All right, mate.
Plant the spike.
Kamek's super low, but
Spike planted.
Have we go around?
No post plant util, and the HP is low, so it's going to be difficult.
I don't know if I trust you. I feel like Hiko's got another. I don't know why. Mystic Meg out here. I believe in it. Late reposition from Kamek? I don't know. This feels a bit weird. Just taking a little bit of a hint from that. Maybe displaying that he was in Showers. Misinformation. The flank is there, though. And the final line of cracks finding Kamek secures the pistol for FUT.
Maybe a weird detail to note, but Liquid last time they played did like a short burst on their pistol, and it looked like FUT were ready for that, and it just so happened to be the perfect plan against the pistol Liquid ran this time. So Liquid may have shot themselves in the foot with perfect plan against the pistol Liquid ran this time. So Liquid may have shot themselves in the foot with kind of having a pistol that was very anti-strat last time.
Yeah.
Leaving the one player short to a pistol that was very anti.
Well. Yeah, that was nice in the end. And you can see how much impact that.
From Liquid here, just the solo stinger. So have a set strat here.
Okay. Hey, you
want to go through that? So there's the plan.
So this Viper was something that even Job Life last year would throw. Lohan in Kamek's last team. For these kind of bonus rounds.
Kamek's already fallen. It is on camo, and he finds nothing. That Stinger's just kind of changing hands. And it gets his all theory and no execution so far, leaving Nats and Panatek the last two standing. We know Panatek's still on long. Mr. Fallen making sure. FUT with an in-zone flawless. No surprises here.
I like the attempt though. It was a nice idea.
What was the idea?
Allowing for an easy execution at long B. Honestly, I prefer just sending it to or something. But, you know, I like to see thought behind those rounds and not just, you know, buy a bunch of sheriffs and then just waste the round away, you know? So
Probably would have won if they had a load of sheriffs though, wouldn't they?
if I was casting, yeah, probably.
5 to 7. Sorry, 5 to 9.
Nice little hooker push here.
I like what we're seeing from FUT. I do like this sort of like.
They seem to just go instant though. I thought they'd wait a little bit, maybe like wait for attackers to scale up and then trigger the trap. We had a KO flash maybe over the top we can throw, but they are forcing.
It is that a line of
Smokes taking space. They're early on this though. It feels like
nice jumpy.
they found it now, but
I like the idea of like, you do that on hooker, you expect attackers maybe to go towards B long,
Spam
and
it,
then
spam
you
it,
trigger
spam
the
it.
trap. But like you
dang it.
said, it's too early on, I think, both of those attempts there.
okay, knife will be back up in a couple of seconds, so they'll be there for the second
Good
cycle. But
camping. They are
again,
rats.
for Liquid, they haven't made much progress though. They have been
To
hindered
wait,
by
to wait.
these kind of attempts.
Yeah, and FUT
Wait,
re-pushing
क्या
out
कर
for
रही है?
now.
इस पे?
They found
Behind this is an ace that's entrenched with all this great util. We've got the Viper, and we've got the Cypher set up.
this might go later on here for Liquid because FUT are in the right place.
I like that skin.
Knife is now
I
back
love
in,
the
remember.
one.
Unless Cracked did just invest that. No, 15 more seconds, really,
no,
if it is.
no.
Okay. But the timing, there's so much stall here. Liquid are in a real pickle. They are in trouble. Oh, not as much as Anna Captain was with his mouse there. Absolutely having a nightmare on it. But still, they have bodies here. They still have 2 more players. And they're still doing chunks of damage to them. They might have just made it out of the massacre alive here. Mr. Fallen, the last one. He's pretty far off. It's the flash. Can he do any damage with this though? Would be nice.
Cover going out.
Tricky. Might have had him in the death of them there and then.
I think players got to stop using mouse wheel as a jump. I'm spacebar gang.
Behave.
Like in rounds like that, if this is an important game, and the captain's died because he's accidentally pressed the mouse wheel.
I'm gonna be honest, probably yeah, I do agree with Val because I ain't seen
There are no bunny hopping in this game. There's no
exactly.
bunny
Like I do agree with
Like I think FUT played that round. You know, they were a bit early on some of the execution towards B, but the game plan of having like a proactive site and in a site where we're kind
Stop
of playing a
yapping.
bunkered setup, that's a lot better than they have versus Vitality. Versus Vitality,
I have that
defense got-
karambit.
Like,
Yeah.
what I saw there was actually quite promising until, you know, Maxwell bugs.
Sorry for the bad quality.
very, very patient beginnings here though. Progress made over towards B, but that's about all we report. I feel like they've kind of seen this A, I guess, defense a little bit now. They started to work us from the previous round. But Zeus's position.
Nat's doing Nat's thing.
Ugh.
But
I don't know.
time with the Viper.
Yeah.
Why are they making noises?
Nat's doing weird stuff. That was very un-Nats like almost. I don't feel like I watch him make mistakes very often. But it's what it is, and now it feels so predictable, doesn't it? The paranoia. Come on, that was so fun. They still get effective trades even with all of that. And yeah, the J should be dead, and he isn't. How are things going this way? This is an absolute mess again. And Kiko wins out on the side. Zeus is still here. This man is lethal, and he's reminding you why. This would have to be a
1v1,
play around from Kiko though. 4 kills he'll need to get in total. Only got 13 seconds to go for the safest plant he can.
Attack
It's
captain.
down. 1v1 and a captain's not got it.
Kiko
with a
better.
belting
Kiko
round for Liquid there. And it felt like every fight that should have gone one way went the other.
Kiko did.
I mean, a muddy round for sure, but you have to highlight Kiko. Like, he's been the shining light on this roster.
Kiko.
I mean, he's been putting up numbers that you see
That
only
was
from,
cringe.
you know, world-class duelists, and he's been doing it on smoke, so have to credit him for that round win, really.
Hi.
But
Ah!
very, very back and forth. situations that it should be back and forth Valorant.
Ooh.
Some awkwardness. I like the
Oh,
initial approach from
damn.
Liquid, the idea of using that short as a little bit of a distraction potentially, but very weird timing from that.
Play खत्म हो गया क्या?
FUT's economy in the bin right now.
Yeah, struggling on that one, but still a bucky, and it can be.
Very very.
Sometimes they take risks, Minnie, and it makes me
He's got 2 kills. He needed the confidence.
That's how he went for it.
That's why he went for it.
That's what he's going for. He's doing great. Look at the assists. You know, 10 of them.
Yeah.
Num num.
I mean, not quite the same performance as he had last map, but
No, but it's okay. We have Zeus on a corner with a sheriff, and he's got a kill.
Oh shit! यार
We've made
यार क्या था वो यार?
it did make me
Open
panic.
world नहीं करना था.
Yeah, the
That
chain
was
cracks
kind
out.
of dumb, but
Oh,
luck उसके side में नहीं था.
go around the corner, but
The
वो
long
एक
flank with the bucket
बहुत
over
अच्छा
the
कर
other jet.
सकता था.
he's ambitious, isn't it?
He is ambitious. I mean, economic damage is good, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do much here.
And we've got Cracks, who is out towards heaven. So yeah, maybe just trying to punish a little bit of this money.
Just contain them in.
Catch some exits. There it is. Not really getting much play, are they? You can see Yellow just creeping closer.
He's made the wrong choice. It was 50-50,
Yeah,
short
no.
on showers.
Subscribers.
Short shower save. So, looking to get rid of these weapons, and they do. So, a nice attempt made. He got a little bit panicky there. Again for Zeus. That's a big old goal.
That's a big old gun, yeah. I generally don't approve those ones, but you could see the vision almost.
Sure. I don't even know if it feels like it.
Maybe even a misclick.
That's what it almost felt like. It's like he thought about it for a second.
Is that 2 misclicks costing them?
Well, if it's on the mouse wheel, bloody hell, it's all over.
That is over, yeah.
But we have a lot of odds just around the corner. Cracks 1 off from his, 2 away from our captains. We still have the other J on theirs, but on the other side, fish off there for Canning.
Guys,
1 off from
subscribe
Paladin.
to
Some
me, please.
very
Very
big
great
instigating.
approach from Liquid here. Just a little flash towards B long, a bit of conditioning. Direct approach up short.
On the top.
Chosen the right side, at least
In
weak
the
side
top,
approach
make
here.
it drop and do the
You look at the util.
top.
The util pour on and install from foot can be absolutely lethal. Now, our captain did have that mouse wheel moment not too long ago, and bloody hell, they were close by, but Nats this time does get Yellow and the fish gets the catch. Just around the corner.
अभी वो broadcast change कर
That's
रहा
wall
है.
hacking. He's cheating. He's not
अभी
cheating.
broadcast change कर रहा है.
The fish is on the gear.
खत्म हो गया
No pop flash with the smoke.
नहीं. साथ से चालू रहेगा.
Does that every day. Mr. Bullen and Zeus now, they've got a 2v3 out of this, because Zeus, even though it looked like he was blinded all that, did manage to find 2. Round 2 we go. And Zeus, oh no, it's just the piranhas in the water. Trying to avoid it, but time is starting to tick in. Gotta get
Oh damn!
What's it like to be talented? God damn. Mr. Fallen though, he knows his time is up here. Just ran a little too late into it. We're
Come
tied
back,
all
come
even,
back,
Minnie.
come
It's
back.
gone from looking like FUT had all the answers to suddenly Liquid are back at the door.
Yeah, I mean, I caught it completely wrong again. Foot look horrible. No, I think that the lack of, I mean, they got a KO knife to work with, but in terms of like big information,
I'm not biased
so
here.
they're having to be as proactive as they can on this B side of the map.
But I'm biased that
Entrenched A setup, and when that
Liquid should
entrenched
win
setup
because
isn't
I want
working,
to
it's
watch
just
the other match.
I want to see an adjustment in the way that the KO knife is used, I think. I'm not sure we're getting enough value information-wise right now. We're using the KO more like a proactive flash agent and not like an info agent. And I think we're going to need to see some information from that knife to inform some of these rotations.
They got to do it fast because the chances of Bangkok felt a little bit more likely, right? Maybe they could have taken us to a third, then maybe put a back in things, but Zeus, he's not giving up yet. He's going to try and give every chance they can. We're going to see the Seekers coming out, but that captain just drifting in and getting caught here. So big rotation now from FUT, trying to keep their hopes alive, just making it to a map 3. A big catch on his camera, going to be hit. And FUT Kiko trying to do what he can, putting up numbers as Cat comes in on V2. Players right, players left. And Zeus is on the money. Incredibly valuable, pay safe, thrifty, coming in just when they needed it.
I don't love using big ults in those situations, but Krax's KO ult saved them that round. Completely taking off that showstopper from Camo, he was about to go nuclear.
Sheriff OP. भाई उससे क्या होगा भाई?
FUT are just, they're able to just pull these rounds out.
90 degree रखा है 90.
Hope reignited now for FUT. You want to see him get to map 3. You want to see if they can push it that far for Liquid. It was a reignition of hope to close out in 2 just moments ago, but now a quick reminder. But no slouches here.
Yeah, the Viper off online for FUT, making it difficult like we saw in the previous half.
Why did she
Looks like
hurt?
Liquid are probably going to veer more towards the B side of the map,
Why did she hurt?
which is more correct.
Oh wait, they can probably stop rotates with that.
Yeah, he's got the safety net of the trip as well, so he's very comfortable. Interesting, Krax has decided to rotate towards A here, off of almost nothing.
Surely he comes back after the cam, just got contact, but he's actually still committed to this.
Yeah, this is a mistake. We're talking about knives, but you can do a lineup from there, anywhere on the map. I don't...
It hasn't been exploited, right? Like, obviously we see it, they don't, but that there was a window of chance there that could have been really, really devastating. Now this slower play coming out from Liquid has allowed time for the rotation back here for Krax. But does Cameron go off this? And Yedajay's position. Oh, he does! He's got Krax! What? And he gets it! Camo! How have you just gotten 3 there? You had 0 right to walk in
What did
and
I
just
miss?
beat down the door, but now the captain can at least catch 1. Takes away Kalik in this 2v3, and with Zeus, the young talent still alive and breathing,
I swear
there is
to
a
God, if
chance
this
here.
match goes
Still has a
into
paint show. Camo is low. Nats,
overtime, I
Kiko
don't
sitting
wanna.
deeper here.
I
Camo gonna try and do
won't
what he
watch
can.
the
5
final.
HP. He's already got
I wanna
3.
watch Sentinels versus
Bloody hell, he
MIBR.
might have just got 4 potentially. Knowing where this just came from. Alicante
Behind
doing the
you,
same thing.
bro,
Camo,
behind you.
he's on for the ace here, but he just wants the round. And the captain's got a chance to absolutely break hearts. But he's got to get a move on now. And Camo is going to be sweating bullets here. Time, I think, has departed, and they've gotten away with it. But Jesus Christ, that was close.
I mean, hell of a close round in the end, but it all came down to FUT having 3 on B and being unable to hold. They don't look comfortable in these tight holds
How's
at
he doing
all.
this? Okay.
Like when you change your composition, some of these little kind of crossfires and stuff, you're kind of lacking at
Just
times.
3 individual 1v1s. That's a dream for him on the way in. You don't
Yeah, there
get
was no
that.
util being used, no kind of like interesting idea.
You can see how frustrating it is as well. Because I think it was Yedajay was denying that even, pretty close and denying that even starting, but
Time
no
out.
support in it, no complimentary crossfires, no. Even the timing on the trades coming was a little bit laboured. And look at what this now does, right? We're back at 10 apiece, and this could have been, if you're looking at from maybe you remove
The
round 19, right?
coaches
The
are
sheriff
yapping.
pop off, right?
Yep.
This has been a lot of rounds in a row for Liquid now.
Yeah,
I'm
FUT just
nervous.
like in general, it just feels like if we even look at last game, they just look uncomfortable on defense.
Yep.
Like in positions where they should be holding.
Yep.
they're not. I mean, it's a weird comp to play on defense, but they have defensive tools that you would be able to expect to hold these sides.
Did you know Flamingo,
This is
the Roblox
pressure.
YouTuber,
Time
has
out.
a sleeper build? Like when he
This is
pulls up
such a
the
big
shirt,
moment.
I
To
say,
keep
oh
hope alive with a
damn.
chance of maybe making it
Oh,
through towards Bangkok. Obviously, it's not a lock-in off this. It's just another chance of being alive. That lower bracket dream carrying on forwards. Bloody hell, this is...
Blew the
That's a
hell.
throw and a half. Christ. Arms
Oh
on him.
damn.
10-10. Ults here as well for
Brooklyn
Liquid.
Liquid.
Zeus right away. Oh my god, he's got one as well.
Dead.
Instant trade out though. Maybe hoping to catch someone solo holding. I don't know what the plan was beyond that. That feels really high risk. Oh,
It's not really worth it.
3, 2, 1.
and then there's Gog. I don't know if it caught both players, but it's definitely seen one, obviously. This This could go either way, right?
Liquid, they still got two big ults here. If they get the side and Lance has got his Viper ult to secure the round essentially.
Hold on, Camo, once again, getting involved. And Mr. Fallen got caught in the ult. Maybe trying to slip through CT, but the ult covered both, and now the plant comes in from Nats. Does Cracks try and be sneaky here? Does he try and make the hero play himself? Just goes for the spray. Oh, dearie me, Nats says no. It's looking like 11 for Liquid now. And Captain and Yellow pretty behind the wheel on this. Have to walk in pretty much blind. A barrel seen, and 2 bodies dropped. It ain't over yet. Down to a 2v2. Yellow J's got ult as well. Kiko, Camo, called him on again. Ult gonna go down now. Molly on top. This is buying time. Oh, Kiko on the fadeaway. Gonna find out the captain, leaving just Yellow J in a 1v2.
Let's
to the right one up front. He's running out of time here, and Liquid getting closer and closer. Kiko again. Huge impact. Vinny, you said this guy's been having performances, playing like a duelist, but on smokes in different roles. And we're seeing it here. 24 kills overall.
Yeah, I mean, I'll call myself out. I wasn't a believer. Like, I thought that this kid wasn't going to be on this roster this year, to be honest with you. After the performance last year, he wasn't looking great on duelist, but Liquid saw something I didn't, and I mean, it's paid off dividends.
That round.
I mean, the two ults from Liquid weren't necessary to close it out, but I didn't love FUT's. Pushing on bind is a difficult one, and those raise ults, I feel like they never really work as well as you hope in at least this level of play.
What do you say in these moments? It's almost been, what, nearly 7 rounds in a row. That one break in the trend. So many close rounds, 2v2s, 1v1s. Tooth and nail stuff, but Liquid have clawed this game back. A heartbeat still heard they are alive here, but it feels like that round just there, round 21, that first nail in the coffin. That puts so much potential now in the hands of Liquid. They're one away from the fish out again. Still building back on Camo. You still got a lot going right for them. Decent money building up. On the other side, a broken purchase. No big odds to bank on. None close by. And if they fumble again, one more round slips, it's Liquid on not just map point, but match point.
Yeah, FUT not seemingly changing up too much, keeping the double 70 kind of idea towards A. Interesting going on. Nice little trap idea, so leaving the trip in hooker and then offer the trip in hooker contact. I guess Mr. Fallen's ready to do some damage.
Yeah, it's a cool little concept.
It's not going to come to fruition this round, I don't think, though, unless the TP cancels happens for Team Liquid.
It's going to make you wonder, doesn't it? Oh, he's got paranoia. Look how many players are there, though, potentially. Like, if he actually posts that.
35 minutes, no audio.
I'm down to clown.
Without audio.
Liquid looking for a backside push here with the flash.
Okay, that paranoia is not bad, but I don't think anyone's there to even work from it, though. That just kind of goes to waste. Buying time, sure.
It's a bit of a stalemate situation with the lamps control. We saw this in the video half two. Liquid and Baker from Canning, tapping the spike, trying to get a util out.
What?
Find something.
Yeah, he has. He's caught Camo. Lovely. High flash. Yeah, but double flex. They had nice little corners to play from, right? They can just swing back out. Wingman is being sent in. This is the one they want here. Lovely flash. 1-2 punch. Zooms out of nowhere. It was more than a stalemate. It was just a nightmare in the end. But Kiko, the hero of the hour, is still alive, but only for a moment longer. FUT digging in their heels now. 11-11, wishing for that 12.
I think, yeah, I can understand with FUT's composition why we might be in a situation where there's like a bit of a stalemate towards lamps, but with the composition Liquid has, they have a lot more opportunities to take map control, so you'd expect a late lurk in showers or maybe some showers control to like make that situation less awkward, multiple approaches onto that A site. So I think a bit of a mistake there from Liquid.
Huge round. It's broken part of the money for Liquid. They can still get like kind of a half buy here. So a Vandal without armor, but
Team Liquid
was
का
one away from
comeback.
that round as well, potentially.
yeah.
So another win condition that they didn't consider that round.
So what can they do now? Can they even deny this, or does FUT, have they somehow clutched this from the ground? Zeus! When FUT needed him most, he was out on an island there, hoping for the best, and he only gets the worst. That's a big piss.
It's weird. We haven't talked about it, but Liquid do this weird wall which allows you to scale and close, and Zeus did not expect that position there.
Yeah, Jay doesn't get checked on. We've been seeing the dog going through here. Surely they go through their protocols. There we go. Oh no, no way, no goddamn way. Yeah, Jay not checked on, he's letting Camo work it, leaving him alone, waiting for that second, the third, the trigger! Perfect! Yeah, Jay with 2 huge kills, but Camo and Nats still getting one back here! And this is still going crazy, Krax is still here, there's no way. What is going on? Krax kills all 3! FUT make it up to 12, and Liquid left down on 11.
Quickly and
I don't know what to say. Jesus. There's like every moment feels like he's going one way, and then suddenly players like Krax are just coming up huge.
Live in you,
Oh, God. Oh, it's coming up close as well now. Ada Captain 2 off, 1 away from Yeda J, 1 away from Krax on the other side. Just Pantech 1 off from 2 for Kiko. Zeus in another tricky position. This time they do have the ability to clear
Now
it.
I don't want overtime.
Clearing out shots for this guy.
Wait, overtime better than a
looks
full
like it'd be a
game.
pretty direct approach from Liquid.
Overtime.
But Fubidis have 3 here. Oh no, Liquid calling it off.
Cancelling on that. This is so tense.
Expecting some kind of TP trap or something.
What the hell is that Phantom? Ew.
Finds nothing this solid.
Baiting out the KO knife potentially. Maybe there's layers to this that everyone I'm not seeing.
Maybe, but I swear they saw Zeus on the dog, but they're still going to check on it, right? Yeah, you surely are. Zeus, how is he alive? He does go down, but it's Krax and Mr. Fallen in the back lines. Mr. Fallen dropping him like flies.
No.
It's Nats and it's Kiko. Trying to still figure this out for Liquid. Looking like that 2-0 close isn't going to be happening just yet. Spike back to hand. No big ults to deny this, but we've still got Kiko alive. The big man himself. Molly's still there. He can buy time. Does he play to that? Doesn't look like it for now.
So they want to get a frag before playing for that win condition.
It's a dreamy idea, but you don't always get what you want in these. Subverting expectations slightly, but
Fallen will have the smoke for the spike.
go. This one's going to be coming in. Spray, contact made. Kiko getting closer. He can't do it, but can Nats? Can he even deny the defuse? I don't think he can! It's FUT from the brink of destruction! Taking us to a third now. Haven, their chance of staying alive here and still with the opportunity to get towards Bangkok.
Bangkok? Gaya. One all.
Good enough.
Why? Why is it third practical? Why are what the hell is that? Playing Minecraft before this. What is that? Oh, damn.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Red Bull gives you shit. Vitality better than Team Heretics.
That's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. The way it goes. छोटे थे तो माँ प्यार से मुर्ग बुलाती थी, मुर्ग। और ये तो सच में
आया असली अड्डे
What?
मारो absolute cinema when will this end finally
We are heading to on map 3 after an incredible second half of Valorant there from FUT. Means that we will see Haven here today in elimination. I am your hosting, so I'm back here with Uri and CNED with a very, very animated Gaius. CNED, you've been there. You know, what do you think Gaius could be talking about? I mean, they won that map, so is that out of passion? He's happy, or is that angry?
I think he's passionate. You know, he knew like they had to close the map before, so probably he's between mad and happy. You know, like about the situation probably.
I feel like you can never tell with guys.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm looking at him like, are you mad? Are you happy? It doesn't matter because they won that map. But the question is, Uri, Team Liquid, it was theirs. They should have won. What happened?
They threw so many rounds. I have that impression. 4v2s, 5v4s, and I don't know exactly why they did it, but they used to pick alone, one by one, and that made FUT get some rounds that they should never get. So I think that it's true that FUT improved in defense, but I think that the most problem was that the Liquid throwing the rounds.
Yeah, I mean, especially in situations where you're 10-10, you do
maybe.
not want to be losing, like you said, 5v4s, 4v2s in that situation. But also, we have this round here where it was an eco round out of FUT, and this, for me, is kind of maybe the round that brought some life back in this team, back into this team, CNED, because what was going on this site in the end was just crazy. Maybe the comms might be a bit hectic for Liquid, but this is probably the round that gave him a chance.
Yeah, like Zeus get a really good entry on short on that, and then probably told to the team to like no one is A, and like FUT went to instantly stack to B, and yeah, they make a really good like a good round. And they like steal the eco.
I mean, without this round, maybe things would have been a little bit different. And also without Zeus, there were times where maybe we thought, he might have been a bit too aggressive. But on the whole, though, Uri, compared to map 1 especially, it felt like he was more comfortable on the race, and he had a lot of great impact.
I'm going to sleep. I can't watch match. Stop. Bye bye. Bye bye.